Hi everyone. Today we will discuss velocity and acceleration. When we talk about velocity, it's already a speed, but with a direction. So this is the main difference between the scalar and the vector, because speed it's only a quantity, so it's a scalar, but velocity is a vector, so it's a quantity plus direction. So two objects can have the same speed but different velocity. We have here an example for this chairlifts have opposite velocities because they are going at the same speed but in opposite directions. So velocity again, you are talking about the speed, but you are mentioning the direction. Acceleration is the rate at which velocity changes in a period of time. So we have an initial or starting velocity and final one. When we subtract final velocity minus the initial velocity divided by the total time taken to increase or decrease the velocity, so this is the acceleration. What I mean, acceleration, it doesn't mean increase the speed, but it's a change in the speed and direction. So the change in the speed could be increasing or decreasing, but final velocity minus the initial one divided by the total time taken is the acceleration. Okay. Now we have a roller coaster which is faster or which is slower. Accelerating objects change speed. Yes, here's group increasing their speed. Because they are going down. This group are going up, so decreasing their speed. So there is a change in the speed. And also there is a change in the direction, going down, then going up. So accelerating objects change speed and also change direction. So what about the unit of acceleration? As you know before, we have units for the speed or velocity, like minute per second, kilometer per hour, and so on. But acceleration equals unit of speed divided by unit of time, because here we mentioned that the difference between the initial and the final speed, final velocity or speed minus the initial one divided by time. So it will be meter per second square as unit. For the acceleration, we have negative acceleration and positive one. The parachute dragging on the air slows the car down. That makes a negative acceleration. And when sliding down a hill, you are increasing your speed, so you are in a positive acceleration. Another type of acceleration is centripetal acceleration. What happens when an object is always turning in a circular motion, so it experiences centripetal acceleration. Look at here, the centripetal acceleration could be in a question, multiple choice question, giving this title and asking to choose the correct acceleration. Could be giving positive acceleration, negative centripetal acceleration. So a moving object in a circular motion, it's a centripetal acceleration. Here is a problem. What is the speed of the car at 1 second? Time, speed. Here is the car at 1 second. Speed was 4 meters per second. So it is 4 meters per second. What is the speed of the car at 3 seconds? At 3 seconds, the speed was 16 meters per second. What is the difference between first and third second in terms of type of acceleration? Here is 4 meters per second speed. It increased up to 16 meters per second. So this object is, yes, experiences positive acceleration. Find the acceleration of the car from 1 second to 3 seconds. Yes, we have an equation for the acceleration. The final velocity or speed, 16 meters per second, minus the initial one, 4 meters per second, divided by the total time taken. Here is the difference from 1 second to 3 seconds. It takes 2 seconds. So here is the answer: 16 minus 4 divided by the difference in time or total time taken, 2 seconds. So it will be 6 meters per second square. Don't forget that the unit of the acceleration is meter per second square. Okay. Find the acceleration of the car below. The car is moving from the initial velocity or speed 0 meters per second, and the last and final speed is 60 meters per second, and it takes 10 seconds to change this speed. So acceleration will be, yes, it will be what is the final speed? 60 minus the initial one, 0, divided by the total time taken, 10 seconds. So the acceleration is 66 meters per second square. Okay. Okay. Same for the next problem. A truck speeds up from a velocity of 8 meters per second to 16 meters per second. It takes 2 seconds to make this change or this positive acceleration. As you see, speed already increased from 8 meters per second to 16 meters per second, doubled, but in 2 seconds. So what is the truck's acceleration? Again, yes, I hear somebody. This is the final velocity, this is the initial one, and this time taken. So acceleration equals final velocity 16 minus the initial one, 8, divided by the total time taken. What was the total time taken? 2. So it will equal 8 divided by 2 equals 4 meter per second square. Okay, so I wish it was a very easy lesson, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.